And President-elect Joe Biden is rolling out plans to address the nation's top issues.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Kane. Hope you all had a good weekend. Welcome to the Monday. Pfizer says an early peek at its vaccine data suggests the shots may be 90% effective at preventing COVID-19. Today's announcement does not mean a vaccine is imminent. The interim analysis from independent data monitors looked at 94 infections recorded so far in a study that has enrolled nearly 44,000 people. Pfizer did not provide any more details about those cases and cautioned the initial protection rate might change by the time the study ends. Pfizer has said it plans to seek U.S. review later this month.
I think the vaccine will be available for free to all American citizens. I believe most countries will do the same. We are giving it to the government at quite low price. So I think every American will have access to it.
Some 10 million doses of a candidate coronavirus vaccine are to be manufactured and made available to the United Kingdom by the end of 2020, if approved by regulators. Pfizer plans to have more than 1 billion doses of its COVID-19 vaccine globally next year. Cases and hospitalizations in Wisconsin are continuing to rise. Right now, Wisconsin has over 267,000 cases, including 2,339 deaths. Over 58,000 cases remain active. In Dane County, hospitalizations are continuing to rise. There are currently 41 people in the ICU. That is the highest ever. The U.S. has reported more than 100,000 cases a day for the last 5 days, 585,000 in all. We're close to reaching 10 million COVID cases since the pandemic began in the United States. President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris are at work today as they begin to put in place the people and policies needed to take over the reins of the government on January 20th. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
Dr. Murphy.
President-elect Joe Biden received a briefing from his newly named Coronavirus Advisory Board. And then he addressed the news Pfizer's COVID vaccine has been successful and is on pace for approval this year.
It's clear that this vaccine, even if approved, will not be widely available for many months yet to come.
Mr. Biden called for Americans to unite following the contentious election in the name of public health.
It doesn't matter your party, your point of view. We could save tens of thousands of lives if everyone would just wear a mask for the next few months.
CBS News has learned the Biden administration will have a series of executive orders ready to sign on day one. The orders are expected to rescind a travel ban on several Muslim-majority countries, reinstate the DACA program, and rejoin the World Health Organization and Paris Climate Agreement. However, the government agency that helps start the formal transition process has yet to sign the letter needed to provide office space and funding. GSA Administrator Emily Murphy, a President Trump appointee, says the election has not yet been decided. President Trump is currently not planning to concede the race. He is mounting challenges in the courts and the court of public opinion. CBS News has confirmed the Trump campaign plans to file more lawsuits. The president plans to publish obituaries for people who allegedly voted but are dead.
They've been losing every case that has been brought post-election the Trump campaign has. And so it does appear it might be more of a PR stunt than it is an actual cohesive legal theory.
Supporters held rallies this weekend, claiming the election is being stolen from President Trump. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
And the Trump campaign's election night watch party in the White House East Room is being eyed as a potential coronavirus super spreading event. Ben Carson, the Secretary for Housing and Urban Development, is the latest attendee to test positive. Starting tomorrow, the Alliant Energy Center's free drive-through flu shot clinic will be open to all Dane County residents regardless of health insurance status. The clinic was previously only open to Dane County residents who did not have health insurance or who have Badger Care, Medicaid, or Medicare. The clinic is open Tuesdays and Thursdays from noon to 8 and Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 8 to 4. The clinic is closed on Sundays and Mondays. All adults and children at least 6 months old are eligible to get a free flu shot. The Wisconsin Badgers are planning on playing this Saturday against Michigan. UW football officials say there are currently 5 active COVID-19 cases on the team, including 2 student athletes and 3 staff members. These numbers are down from 14 reported on Saturday. There have been 0 positive cases in the last 5 days. Another unseasonably warm start to your work week. Let's head to the Weather Center meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your first warm forecast. Wow, what a weekend.
What a weekend indeed, and really what a Monday. This is as good as it gets on a Monday. for this time of the year. You look out over the Edgewater Sky camera, and the reality is it looks very summer-like out there. Well, I'll tell you what, the southerly wind is doing us some favors right now. They're out of the south at 20. We have now tied the record high for Madison that was set years ago at 73. If we continue on this trend, I expect us to not only break it, but potentially shatter that. I've updated today's high to now be 76 degrees as we move into the afternoon. Another way to say it, 4 degrees away from 80. Just think about that. 75 in Janesville already, 72 in Mineral Point right now. Viroqua sitting at 65, 70 in Decor, Iowa. No showers, no thunderstorms. This sets the stage for a lovely afternoon, but I'm already tracking things just back towards the north and west. This is the next storm system that will be set to impact our weather as we go through time. Mark, I'm watching this closely. I'll be timing out when those rain showers arrive for us and Maine weather.
Enjoy it while you can, in other words. All right, Chris, we'll see you in a few minutes. One person is dead after a house fire in Janesville overnight. The Janesville Fire Department says they were called to 1062 South Pearl Street in Janesville early this morning. Once they got there, firefighters reported a heavy fire with the person who lives there being unaccounted for. Crews later found the person deceased. The fire was quickly put out. No other victims were found. The fire is still under investigation by the Janesville Fire Department. Milwaukee Bucks player Sterling Brown has reached a settlement with the city of Milwaukee. Brown and the city reached a $750,000 settlement for his lawsuit accusing officers of unlawful race-based arrest in 2018. Brown was approached by police when he double parked in a handicap spot in a Walgreens parking lot. Brown claimed officers used excessive force when they took him to the ground and tased him before arresting him. Brown was never charged. Tropical storm Eta made landfall in Florida last night. The U.S. National Hurricane Center says the system was headed west-northwest at 14 miles an hour, less than a day after it cut across Cuba. The storm already has left scores of dead and over 100 missing in Mexico and Central America, where it hit last week as a major hurricane. The storm had maximum sustained winds of 65 miles per hour last night. We're just a few weeks away from college basketball season, and the Big Ten Conference has announced its preseason all-Big Ten team. Wisconsin's Nate Reavers has been named to the list. His 13 points per game, along with his 4.5 rebounds per game, helped lead Wisconsin to a share of the Big Ten title last season. AP released its preseason poll. They have the Badgers ranked at number 7. Wisconsin has not released its full schedule yet, but they will take on Eastern Illinois on November 25th at the Kohl Center. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If you're a potato lover or know someone who is, then grab a few napkins, because today's recipe will have you drooling.
I suffered with knee pain for almost 4 to 5 years. I wanted to have the conformist after looking at all the different options. I think having the surgery with the ortho team is the only way to go. They all look out for you as a patient.
Hi, Andrew Larson here with Larson Home Services. The year is drawing to a close, but there's still time to avoid that nasty, dangerous autumn chore, cleaning out your gutters. A new Leaf Guard gutter system will be the last gutters you'll ever need. They're guaranteed to never clog, or my team will come and clean them for free. You'll love how they look and how they perform.
They're the best. I don't have to worry about the gutters getting clogged up with the seeds, the branches, the dirt, the roof sheddings, and it's just one less worry for me.
That's great to hear, and right now your Leaf Guard gutter system comes with the best offer of the year: free installation labor, plus no interest for 12 months, and call now and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new Leaf Guard gutter system. Don't wait. Take advantage of our best offer of the year. Call now for your free estimate.
At iMart Express, it's just the right price. 2 pairs of glasses start under $40. Using insurance? We accept over 1,000 plans, and using your benefits is as easy as 1, 2, 3. No insurance? No problem. Glasses to fit your budget. It's just the right price. Only at iMart Express.
The kitchen is a focal point in a lot of homes. If years of wear and tear are showing on your cabinets and it's time for a facelift, call us here at Mad City Kitchens, Wisconsin's #1 ranked remodeler and your trusted local source for kitchen cabinet refacing. The process is fun and easy. Our design consultants will show you cabinet colors and new hardware options and countertops, all installed in as little as 2 days. Plus, keep it under budget during our Fall Super Savings event. Listen to this. Receive 75% off installation of your cabinet refacing project. Ask about 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest till 2022. Plus a nice gift when you call during this program. Receive a $50 Walmart or Amazon gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, dial 608-298-5383. That's 608-298-5383.
I suffered with knee pain for almost 4 to 5 years. I wanted to have the conformist after looking at all the different options. I think having the surgery with the ortho team is the only way to go. They all look out for you as a patient.
I don't know about you, but I don't know anyone who doesn't love potatoes in at least one form or another. Maybe that's because they're one of the most versatile veggies in the market. After all, we can boil them, smash them, mash them, brown them, bake them. The list goes on and on. So today, I thought it'd be fun to combine 2 of my favorites, baked potatoes and mashed. Here's all we do. After baking half a dozen russet potatoes, just until they're tender, we let them cool. Once they are, we cut about ½ an inch or so off the top and scoop out most of the potato, leaving a 1/4 inch shell. Now, to this, we add some sour cream, butter, onion powder, some salt and pepper, and then we'll beat that together. Once it's smooth, we'll spoon the filling back into the skins. A little paprika on top, and into the oven they go until they're piping hot. That's the basic version, but feel free to mix in or top these with some shredded cheese, crumbled bacon, fresh herbs, really whatever you'd like. And when you serve these, everyone will think that it's some special occasion because they look and taste that good. If you want the recipe for our double stuffed potatoes, it's online now, so you'll be ready with a company fancy side dish that is everyday easy. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where we found a doubly good way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Thank you, Howard. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, a warm start to the work week. We'll be seeing a cool down anytime soon. Meteorologist Chris Reese has more in your first warn forecast next.
Your dream kitchen is within reach, and at Mad City Kitchens, we make it so affordable to give your cabinets a brand new modern look in as little as 2 days. Whether you go bright with Cascade White or prefer a darker wood like Chocolate Pear, we have several colors and options. You're going to love the end result.
When I walk in my kitchen now, I feel great. You go in, it's like, you know, I'm like walking into a magazine.
Your kitchen update is guaranteed to be a hit. And here's another reason to call. It's our Fall Super Savings event. Receive 75% off installation of your cabinet refacing project, plus the financing. Ask about 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest till 2022. And call during this program. We have a nice gift for you, a $50 Walmart or Amazon gift card with your in-home estimate. Call 608-298-5383.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry, with honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. So when you need a plumber for an important upgrade or 24-hour emergency service, call RHD. For your home or business, get the job done right the first time with no surprises with the reliable, honest, and dedicated plumbing professionals of RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Hi, I'm Brian from McGann Furniture in Baraboo. What does free mean? No cost, right? We've all seen ads about free things included with your purchase. Free carpet pad or installation with your carpet, free love seat with your sofa, 2 window blinds for the price of 1. But we know better, right? At McGann's, free means free. Free delivery and setup with purchases of $500 or more within 50 miles of Baraboo. Shop McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo. You'll be glad you did.
Download the Channel 3000 First Warn Weather app today.
Hi, folks. COVID-19 has changed a lot of things this year, and that includes a holiday season tradition.
That's right. We'll tell you how the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign is adapting to the pandemic as more people need help now than ever.
See you Tuesday morning.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 1,296 points. Word of the possible COVID-19 vaccine. The NASDAQ up 93. The S&P 500 up 106. Let's check in now with QN06 Farm Director Pam Yankee. You should have bought some Pfizer stock on Friday, I think.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. That's the way we seem to be, the two of us, though. We shoulda.
Coulda.
That's all right. What we cannot look at in the rearview mirror is the weather. It's beautiful right now, and our Wisconsin farmers continue to clip along as far as the harvest. This afternoon, we'll get our latest update as far as the progress is concerned. Just got off the phone with some of the folks at Inside FS, and they said even for them, some of their equipment is starting to get parked and washed off for the winter, so that's a good sign. Also, we're starting to wrap up the harvest, but for a lot of our community-supported agriculture farms or those subscription farms, they're not done yet. Many of our CSAs have also got some winter shares that you can buy in. They may have some store goods that you can put into your own pantry or refrigerator for the winter. And I do want to remind you that if you are all about trying to buy your food local and you want to be able to go out to the farm or meet your farmer in 2021, please order your shares now. Just got off the phone with Johanna Doran with the Fair Share CSA Coalition. A lot of the CSAs they work with around the Madison area, which is more than 40, sold out this year because of the pandemic. So don't be on the outside looking in when it comes to that relationship and that wonderful food. Go to CSAcoalition.org and you'll find their full menu there of the farms that are available, and shop around. They also have available financial assistance for up to 188 households. If you felt like the CSA price tag might be out of your reach, maybe they can help you there as well. Barrel cheese today down another 10 3/4 cents to $2.21. 40-pound block cheese down a nickel at $2.29 1/4. Double A butter that did gain 3 1/4 cents today at $1.46 1/4 per pound as we start this beautiful week. Man, I'll tell you, got to come back to work and rest up because it was a long weekend taking advantage of all this beautifulness.
Yeah, it's great. All right, Pam, thank you. Let's head over to the weather wall. Chris, record heat in Madison.
Yeah, that's potentially the case today. I know that so far we have tied the old record from 1999. We'll see how we go throughout the rest of the day. But that calm weather throughout the eastern part of the country, for the most part, that has stuck around. The one area that has said otherwise would be South Florida. That is where Tropical Storm Eta made landfall last night. Still, a lot of those heavier rain bands are impacting parts of southwestern Florida. We're going to watch this closely. A lot of the model expectation is for this to start to work its way into the Gulf of Mexico, then pull a U-turn, moving back towards Florida as we go towards the end of the week. The other area I've had my eye on, it was the Rockies. They had a powerful winter storm over the weekend. Here it is now. It's shaping up to be the cold front that will move into the upper Midwest as we go through tonight and into tomorrow. When I say cold front, I certainly mean it, although temperatures will still be above average. Check out these temperatures on the eastern side of that. 70s for a lot of folks. Madison is at 73 right now. This does tie the record from 1999. Minneapolis at 63. Sioux Falls at 35. Yes. This is a real deal cold front that's getting ready to work its way on in. But as long as winds are out of the south ahead of it, we're going to stay mild for now. Once this pushes towards the south and east, moisture will be unzipped from the atmosphere. This is going to lead to rain chances moving in overnight and into tomorrow, along with the secondary area of low pressure. It's this right here that taps into the colder air on the backside. You see where things are getting changed over to snow throughout northwestern Wisconsin and into parts of southeastern Minnesota. But eventually, we quiet down behind it. A weak system comes by Thursday into Friday. We're also going to watch this system into Saturday. Temperatures early Saturday morning are going to be tricky, but if they are just cold enough, there might be a little touch of snow and sleet as this transitions over to rain as that system walks by for the weekend. But for now, we're tracking the cold front and enjoying the warm temperatures that we do have. Here we are, winds out of the south at 20 right now. It's a little humid too. I haven't mentioned dew points once in a while, but that's something to be mindful of as you're out and about. 75 in Janesville. Good afternoon to Watertown, sitting at 74 right now. Let's take you hour by hour. This is 10:30. A lot of the showers are well off towards the north and west, but now we're at 5:30 tomorrow morning. This is when the showers will begin to knock on the door. By 9:30, you're talking this front is right on top of us. 66 in Janesville, 44 in Viroqua. We're going to see that kind of a temperature spread pretty much all afternoon long, and then eventually the true chill starts to work its way in. By tomorrow after sunset, 30s start to return to the picture. We'll see more sunshine on Wednesday. Wednesday's high is right at 47 degrees, 48 for your Thursday, and then 44 for Friday. We'll watch that other weekend system closely as well.
Not bad. I mean, that's about normal, right?
And those temperatures are above normal at that. So even after a major cold front comes through, temperatures are around to just above normal. We're spoiled right now.
Yeah, we are very spoiled. All right, Chris, thank you. Ahead on News Street Now at noon, Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is here taking your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. We'll get to your calls right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Updating your kitchen doesn't have to be time-consuming, and it doesn't have to cost a fortune. Just call Mad City Kitchens. We're family-owned and operated. Over 2 decades of remodeling experience and an A+ rating with the BBB. Let us help you create the perfect look for your kitchen with our quality cabinet refacing. It makes a huge difference and can be done in as little as 2 days. Now's the time to get your dream kitchen during our Fall Super Savings event. You'll receive 75% off installation of your cabinet refacing project. Ask about 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest till 2022. And time's running out. Last chance to call during this program for the $50 Walmart or Amazon gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, dial 608-298-5383. That's 608-298-5383.
I've always had jobs centered on helping people, but now with a nursing degree from Herzing University, I've made it a career.
Having a job was one thing, but having a career, to me, that meant something completely different. With a little hard work and a degree from Herzing University, anything is possible.
I'm possible at Herzing.
You were always the responsible one, so much like me, always taking care of everyone else. But this wasn't your responsibility. I already took care of the arrangements. The Ryans made it so easy. I didn't want you to worry about a thing. It's my last gift to you, my lovely daughter.
Get all of your home projects done with help from Menards. Tarkett has the flooring options to match your style, whether you need sheet vinyl, laminate flooring, or vinyl planks. Right now, all Tarkett flooring is 11% off. Once your flooring is installed, brighten up your room with Fight Electric LED light bulbs. These bulbs are guaranteed to last longer, saving you money. Now all Fight Electric bulbs are 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is taking your plant and garden questions at 270-9933. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Enjoying this weather?
I know it's a pretty day out, isn't it?
One more day. Let's go to the calls. We'll start with Linda from DeForest. Hi, Linda. What's your question?
Hi. I had 2 years ago bought a hydrangea plant from Pick and Save and planted it. I didn't do anything over the winter to mulch it or anything, but it came through this year very nicely, had a couple of blooms. Now, do I do anything now to take care of it for the winter?
No, it sounds like you have something that blooms, a variety that blooms on new wood. So I would just leave it. You can cut back the flowers if you want to dry them and bring them inside or stick them in a holiday wreath. But do your pruning or cutting back next spring when you see the new buds start to pop along the stems.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
Let's go to Laverne now in Madison. Hi, Laverne. What's your question?
Hi, Lisa. I have a burning bush. I trimmed it out because there's a lot of dead stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just wondering if I could cut the little stem sticking up in the air. You know, there's sporadic through the top. There's just like longer pieces.
Sure. Burning bush are really adaptable to pruning at just about most any time of the year. Once the leaves fall off and you can see where those weird straggly branches are, you can go ahead and prune those out.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go to Dan now in Sun Prairie. Hi, Dan.
Hi, how are you guys today?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. Beautiful Monday. I also have a question about a burning bush. What is the proper time to relocate it? I got a smaller one that's not getting much sun, and I'd like to put it in a sunny place. Do I do it now or in the spring?
In the spring, Dan, as soon as you can get a shovel in the ground, so frost is out, soil is thawed, but it's not sopping wet from snow melt. And that's
Great.
the best time to move it before it leaves out.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Let's go to Joe now in Stoughton. Hi, Joe. What's your question?
Hi, I actually have two. First, real quick, is it too late to transplant hostas? Would it be better to do it in the spring?
I would wait until spring. It's pretty late to transplant anything at this time of year. You want there to be plenty of time for roots to establish so things don't get heaved out of the ground.
Okay, and then the second question is, last year we have an Annabelle hydrangea, and we trimmed it about 6 inches off the ground, and when it regrew, it grew sideways all over the place, real twisty kind of things, not up.
Okay.
Was that a bad move to trim it that way, or what is the preferred way of trimming it, and when?
Annabelle's I prune in the spring, and you can prune them back pretty far. If it's not in a super sunny spot and it's a little bit leggy, they tend to put on growth that's maybe doesn't really hold itself up. I would get yourself in the spring a grow-through hoop. So it's a round metal hoop with like a crisscross through it. People use them for their peonies. So you can trim your hydrangea back, and it's got legs that you can put in the ground, and you can put it down low. And as your hydrangea gets taller, you can pull it up. And then that will keep it from splaying out. Even if it wants to, it can't because you've contained it.
All right.
Got it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
calling. Let's go to Cheryl in Linden Station. Hi, Cheryl. What's your question?
Hi, we have older lilac bushes. In the spring, they didn't do very well. We didn't get a whole lot of flowers on them.
Mm-hmm.
But then this fall, they bloomed, not a lot, but we saw it, I saw it in other people's yards also. Is that a bad sign?
No, I think what happened is that spring blooming plants set their flower buds for the following year pretty much right away as soon as they're done flowering. So most of them have those flower buds set and developing by early or mid-July. And so what happened is that we had a shock of cold weather, and then we had nice weather. And so they're just tricked.
My hydrangea did the same thing.
They're just tricked. And we've been hearing a lot of people asking about lilacs have been reblooming all over town. Not a lot, just some of the buds.
All right, Lise, we got to go.
Okay.
All right, let's talk to you next time.
All right.
Thanks for calling in. Here's Chris, one final check of the forecast.
Another beautiful day today. Temperatures will likely top out around 76. This would break the record of 73. We've already tied it. We get cooler from there.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.